my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a dupes tutorial for a high-end brand. During this tutorial, I'm going to be giving you guys my review, my thoughts and opinion about a palette that just launched, and it's a dupe for another brand. It's an eyeshadow palette and it's called Inferno, and this palette is made by Bad Habits, and you can get this palette on shophush.com. The Inferno palette is a dupe for the Naked Heat palette by Urban Decay. And guys, when I tell you that you don't want to miss this tea about this palette, then you need to stay tuned, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. You need to stay tuned because this palette did something today for me in this tutorial. This palette did something to me. It did something to me. So if you guys want to see how I got this eyeshadow look and my thoughts on the Inferno palette, you know what to do, queen. We just gonna get comfortable. We're gonna fix us some tea, maybe get us some popcorn or some crackers or some cheese, whatever you want to do, and sit tight, watch this tutorial, okay? All right, let's get into it. Alright, queen, so I've already done my face. I'm just going to do my eyes today because we're just focusing on the eyeshadow look. So we're going to jump right into the Inferno palette by Bad Habit. The packaging is a really cute. It's like an orangey reddish color. It does remind me of something that is on fire. Something that is very heated up. That didn't make no sense. When you open up the palette, you'll see the 12 eyeshadow colors that are included in this palette. It does also come with a mirror and a plastic covering to protect the eyeshadows. And the mirror is pretty nice. It has a nice size mirror in it. So you can use this palette on the go. The shadows seem really pigmented and really creamy. I'm going to swatch one of them. And I can already tell that, ooh, that's really pretty. I can already tell that the shadows are super creamy just by looking at them. But let's jump into it. I have no idea what I'm going to do today. I did already base my eyelids and everything. So let's just jump into the palette and see what it's working with. So queens, you already know I love a warm transition shade. So this is probably going to be my go-to palette because it has a lot of warm matte transition shades that I could already tell I'm going to love. So the first one I'm going to start out with is Bonfire, and it's right here. And I'm going to use this to transition with in my crease, like right above my crease. Oh, that is super pigmented. I like it. The brush I'm using is my Morphe E27 brush. I'm just going back and forth into my crease. The mirror is really nice. I like the mirror in the palette. Okay, so far so good. The color is really easy to blend and it looks nice. It's super pigmented. So far I'm loving the blendability of the eyeshadows. I'm not having any trouble with blending. There's not any skips in the shadow. And the color payoff is really nice. I'm not losing any color when I apply the shadows. So it is true to color. Alright, so now I'm going to deepen up my lid just a teensy bit more. And I'm going to take the shade Burn. It's right above Bonfire. So I'm going to take that shade, or right beside Bonfire. If you're holding it like this, it's right beside Bonfire. So this one right here looks like it's a little bit deeper than Bonfire. So I'm going to use that color to deepen up my lid just a little bit more. I'm going to pop it on the outer corner. Oh yeah, that looks good. I think I want to take it all the way into the inner corner of my eye. I think I want to do that today. So I'm going to drag it in the inner corner. And this is just literally one dip into the pan and building it up as I go. And the color payoff is really nice. And I'm going to just keep building that color up until I get it as deep as I would like it to be. Alright, so now I'm going to deepen up this look just a little bit more because you know I got to try all the colors out. So I'm going to take this shade right here on the end. It's called Smolder. And I'm going to put it on the outer corner and the inner corner just to deepen up that part of the eye a little bit more. And so far, I'm not receiving any fallout onto my face, which is lovely, because that way you know you can do your look, your eyeshadow look, after you do your foundation, and you won't have to worry about any fallout. So that is a major plus to me. Alright, so now that we have those colors down, I'm going to apply some glitter primer by NYX. And I'm going to apply it to the center of my lid. I'm going to take the shade Flames. It's right here. And it looks like a deep rose gold color. Looks like it's going to be really pretty. So I'm going to, oh, that's cute. I like it. I'm just putting it right here in the center. Oh, that's so cute. They're so creamy. This is so cute. I'm loving this. Alright, so now for the bottom portion of the eye, I'm just going to take Smolder and I'm going to drag it halfway on the bottom. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do for the bottom portion of my eye. So I'm going to just take Smolder and drag it on the bottom. I'm going to put Lit right here. I love that color, Lit. Right there in my inner corner, just to add some more zhuzh to the look. So I'm going to place that right there in the inner corner. This will make a really cute lid color as well. Alright, so as far as my thoughts and opinions about the Inferno palette goes by Bad Habit, I love this palette because, first of all, it has all of the eyeshadow colors that I need for transitioning with or creating like a super natural eye, like for every day. I'm gonna be picking up this palette a lot, and it's a good palette to travel with because I love these warm colors. And then it also has really pretty shimmery shades. Like the one on my lid is really pretty. So yeah, these shadows are super pigmented and super easy to blend. I don't have any complaints about this palette. It's definitely gonna be one I use a lot. Like, this is an amazing dupe for the Naked Heat palette by Urban Decay. And I haven't purchased anything from Urban Decay since the, what was the name of that palette? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's a shimmery palette. It let me down. The Moon Dust palette. I haven't purchased anything from Urban Decay since they came out with the Moon Dust palette, because after that palette I was so turned off. Like, and I hardly ever pick up my Naked palettes. Any of my Naked series palettes, I hardly ever pick them up because the quality of the palettes just, to me, in my personal opinion, just isn't there. It isn't there. I don't know, like I hardly ever, I could show you one now. Like, for instance, I've given this palette, the Moon Dust palette, so many chances. Like, chance after chance after chance. And it just looks bad. I'm going to have to do a tutorial of products that I regret buying. I know that's off topic, but a lot of the palettes from Urban Decay are palettes that I regret buying. And this being a dupe is like amazing because like Urban Decay shadows just aren't there for me anymore. Like, I don't know what's going on, what they're putting in the formula. It's just not there. So for this palette to be a dupe of the Naked Heat, I am loving it because you know how I feel about my warm transition shades. I love me a warm transition shade, and I know that I'm going to get that out of this palette. Yeah, so if you didn't get the Naked Heat palette because it was out of your price range like me, it's like a $50 palette, then definitely get this one because this is super inexpensive and the colors are super pigmented, creamy, and easy to blend. Like, you can't beat that. Like, it's an amazing palette. Like, I love this palette. This is gonna be like my go-to palette. Like, I already know I'm gonna be picking this palette up a lot, and you're probably gonna see it a lot in my tutorials just because it has the colors that I use to transition with all in one palette. Like, this palette is gonna be empty. Like, every color is gonna be empty. I never hit pan on all of the shadows in a palette, and I know I'm gonna hit pan in all of them. Even these two shades are really good for brow bone highlight. Shop Hush never lets me down, ever, ever. Like, I am loving this palette. Oh, this is gonna be one of my favorites. This is gonna be one of my favorites. So yeah, if you haven't already downloaded the Shop Hush app or typed it into your search bar and put the Inferno palette in your cart, then what are you waiting for, queen? What are you waiting for? Like this is gonna be one of my favorite palettes, and it's only $10. Let's just all let that sink in for a minute. Let's just let that marinate. I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm gonna say it one more time just in case the people in the back didn't hear me over there. Just in case you didn't hear me, the Inferno palette is only $10. $10. Alright, so that is all I have as far as my thoughts on the Inferno palette by Bad Habit. It is a maze balls. It's a maze balls. And I'm going to keep this one in a safe because my sister, she has sticky fingers and she loves to like come in my makeup room and just pick up stuff and put it in her imaginary basket. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Charla. You can't have this one. You can't have this one. This one is mine. This one was made for me. The Inferno palette was made for me. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I've been talking a lot and I need to catch my breath. Maybe go get a snack, get some lunch. I don't know. I will see you queens on Thursday. So I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday, and sometimes I pop in during the week and surprise you, so you just never know when I'll pop up if it's not Tuesday or Thursday. But I definitely am here every Tuesday and Thursday of the week. Those are my days that you get to see me. So yeah, I will see you queens on Thursday. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do for you queens on Thursday, but I definitely will see you on Thursday. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, queen, what are you waiting for? We're really lovely over here, really sweet. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. And I will see you queens later. Bye.